This is Kitzur Yaimi as we continue the halachais of Pesukei de Zimra. We are middle of Siman Yud Gimel and we are up to Sif Dalid. Says the Kitzur Mizmar Lisaida. Mizmar Lisaida. 1 second, I just can't see what's going on over here. Here we go. And again, I apologize. Not Sif Siman Yud Gimel, Siman Yud Dalid. Mizmar Lisaida. Imrim Ba'amido B'Simcha. You have to say Mizmar Lisaida, standing and with joy. Shmimakam Karba Taida. It's in the place of a carbon taida. Carbon taida points out on the bottom over here is generally brought when someone is saved, similarly to Berchas HaGaimel. And therefore, at the juncture that one says Mizmar L'Saida, he has to do it with joy. V'chein it's similarly min vayvarach David ata hu Hashem Elokim Yemer B'Amida should be said standing. V'chein Shira az Yashir Yemer B'Amida b'Kavanu b'Simcha. V'chein Berchas Yishtabach Yamayid Yishtabach as well. You should stand up. Shabbos to be Yantav every Mizvah L'Saida. Why not? Because we just said, what is Mizvah L'Saida? The carbon taida. And when they should carbon taida, Bab and Adava, it's only brought voluntarily. And the halacha is, we don't bring voluntary karbanos on Shabbos and Yantif. Gam, why? They should carbon taida bag us. You're not allowed to bring a carbon taida on Pesach. Why? Lefi. With the carbon taida, you brought 10 breads of chametz, and you can't bring that on Pesach. Why not? Because you might not have enough time to eat it. And then you would have to burn it, and you're not allowed to create a situation that you're going to end up burning it unnecessarily. So you don't bring a carbon taida neither on Pesach because it's chametz, nor on Erev Pesach because you're not going to have time to eat it. Because in Erev Yom Kippur, since the fast starts at night, you're not able to eat the carbon at night. Maybe kachim leipsolas, and it caused the kachim to be possible. So we see that the carbon taida, mizmel saida, it's a real entity that it's mamish mimics the carbon. At a time you don't bring the carbon, you don't say it. We continue with Sif Vav, a very important Sif. Let's listen carefully. If someone comes late, already started davening, and the Misbal Keseder, if he davens regularly, he will not reach and be able to daven Shmonesri with them. Then you're able to skip, as we're going to explain. At the bottom it points out, of course, it's not a lechatchila, it's only when you know their choice. So first of all, let's just point out that stam, the ikar is Shmonesri, sometimes people come on time, and they're just dilly-dallying, and they're not really paying attention, and they miss Shmonesri with the tzibur. That is the ikar, number one. Number two, as we'll point out more, this is not something that one should be doing b'kviyas. Rav Chaim Kanievsky holds it's even also to do this b'kviyas. This is more in a matzav of b'diavad. If it happens, if someone comes late, what he has to do. Says the Kitzur, however, berchazal til sidayim berchazal ta'ira, berchazal kainitzar lo oilam sarach oleim markodim atfila. You always have to say, listen to what Brachzi said, al netil sidayim, berchazal ta'ira, and elikai nishama. Valkanim lamar base. If you didn't say them in your house, or lam base knesset, you get to shul. Va'afilo, and even if al yidei zeh yizdachim l'svalam mitzibah, it's going to cause you to be late. You have no choice. Now it is important. The Kitzur did not mention berchas hashachar. Asher nasa l'sachvivina, shlosani goy, shlosani aved, etc. L'maisa, there are poskim that hold those you are allowed to skip. It's particularly on Netilas Yadayim, Elkai Neshama, and berchas hatayra. Gam kriyisham berchas hashachar tzarich leimer davke kodesh b'nesrei berchas kriyishma and with the kriyishma with the brachas you have to say before shmonesrei dainu she'aschal berchas yetzer v'yisval keseder ad achar shmonesrei b'lisha mesrei kedei lahasach gula tefila k'tin have gula tefila then call yisrael shmonesrei shar brachas but the rest of the brachas as we just pointed out which is shlosh anigai and the whole list of berchas hashachar b'chol haseder and the entire Seder of Karbanais, Pesukei Zimra, Bali, Berchas Baruch Shamar, V'yishtabach, Yachal Imram, Gam La'achar Tefillah. So the Kitzur is paskening that all you need to do is Baruch Shamar, Yishtabach. He doesn't even say Ashrei, interestingly enough. And he says everything else could be done afterwards. Of course, with Al Tisidayim, Elkai Neshama, and Berchas Latayr. Ulechein. Lach Sham Shalosh Brachas and his Karas Lel. Ve'aniach also Tefillin. Moraikin Loitzman. You said Al Tizidayim. You said Al Kain Shama. You said Brachas Torah. You realize you're not going to have enough time. You put on your Tefillin and Talis. Shich Lagil is Val Shonetzi Matzibar. Ella. Shidali V'yaschal Brachas Yitzar. Unless he skips, it goes all the way to the Brachas Kriyishma. Oz Yaschal Sham. He starts there. Actually, he should mention, when he said 3 brachas, he meant Baruch Shamar and Yishtabach. Points out at the bottom that the Mishnah Berurah points out that, of course, that you have to see the Mishnah Berurah. So this is the worst b'diavad. It's Baruch Shamar, Yishtabach, and straight to the Brachas Kriyishma. Baruch Shamar, Util David Al-Sefer. Baruch Shamar and Ashrei. The Hainu Shem Kacha Leil and Vayed, which is Ashrei, which is you should say them and then go into Yitzar. If someone has more time, so now the Kitzur is pointing out that's the worst b'diavad. Then it goes Baruch Shamash Yishtabach, and then goes Halu B'Kachai, the 5th Haluka. Ad Kol Anshav Tel Haluka. Yishlo Oid Yomer Gam Halu Hashem and Hashmaim, the 3rd Haluka. Yishlo Zman Yeser Gam Shar Haluka, so 5-3, and then the rest. Yishlo Zman Yeser Yomer Gam Mevarch David Al Shem Tefertecha Mevarch David. Yishlo Zman Yeser Yomer Gam Haidu, which is before Baruch Shamar, right after Baruch Shamar. Advu Rachum. Vidaleg ad v'urachov kodim shekodim mashrei sham yasl. Now, what about? This is a very common misconception. What about all of Pesukei Zimra, Shabbos, and Yontif? If you don't have time to say them, the weekday Pesukei Zimra comes first before all the extra tefillos on Shabbos and Yontif. They point out in note 42, though, that Nishmas you cannot skip. Therefore, it's Baruch Shamar, Ashrei, Nishmas, and Yishtabach. Very important. V'mi yish lizman oid. Kisaz gami elu misif, and you add on your lead. V'shavs yom kippur mizvah shel yom Shabbos al gadol. Shu hodil Hashem kitoiv. Lehem akdima. Ukshar yom tiv lahalal al gadol levad akdima. V'achar kach. Hamizul hamenatzech. L'davim shanaisei tefillah Moshe. Uchledam azor mabsukim yom rekoidem Yishtabach. Ulacher gemar tefillah. And after you daven, yashlim kol mashi yadilik. Very important. Paskins the Kitzur, and most poskim paskin this way. That if you skip, you still got to make it up. Rak baruch shamar v'yishabach inam rach atfila, because those are brachas. V'imrayan, if you see shavilim yasla brachas yitzar lichlis v'alshon esim atzibur. Let's say you go all the way. No Pesukei Zimra, the worst b'diavad, and you're still not going to make it. Ela and Ken Yomar, unless you go very quickly. Says the Kitzur, Toiv lo yoyses v'alav b'fnei atzmai. You lose tefillah b'tzibur, daven by yourself, kiseder mitinas v'chavana, slowly, deliberately with kavana, ayin, ikaman simin chaf. Bala beis agin eses evches, vasim raschil nisval Pesukei Zimra vein lo yitalos u'tefillin. Very common case, you don't have your talis tefillin, you left it at home. Someone's going to bring it to him, or I'll point out, you're going to borrow someone's. What should you do? Says the Kitzur, Yachlis Val Gam came Pesukei Zimra. Kshavalo talis tefillin, you let's say Pesukei Zimra. You will put on your talis tefillin, nichlach yishtabach. Koidem berachas yitzar v'yavarich aleim. You let him make a bracha on them. Of course, we know because after Yishabach, that is the bookend, Pesukei Zimra, and then you make a bracha on them right there. Okay, in the bottom over here, they point out, very important, Mishnah Berurah points out that you're allowed to put them on and rent, say the bracha even during Pesukei Zimra being a prakim. You could also put them on after Yishtabach, but not between Pesukei Zimra and Yishtabach, because of course, that is one big bracha. As you put it on Yiksakim as well, then Yidag Mivurachim Shebahoidu. Ad Vurachim Shekodim Mashrei. Oymin V'Yoshad Yishtabach. You should skip. And then you're going to have time. And that's what one should do. We'll point out that we've seen already. Let's say you're not getting your tefillin until after davening, for example. So we said it's better to daven with your tefillin than to daven with the tzibur. So you do not say Shema and Shema Esrei with the tzibur, and rather what you do is you wait, and then you put on your tefillin, and you say Shema and Shema Esrei, and Mirz Hashem, we'll pick it up from Siman Tezvav in the next year. B'siyata Dishmai.